Okay, what I'd like to show you next is how to make pom-poms with a fork. Who knew? How exciting. So you need to wrap your string around, but you're not going to use this end bit here where the prongs meet the edge. So I'll try and show you close up. But I just hold it on with my finger, like so, and then I start wrapping around. But let me just quickly show you what I mean about that, where you don't go. So I don't want to go too close to the edge there because in a minute I'm going to actually use one of those holes to help me. So I'm going to wrap this round. Again, I'll tell you how many times. That's about 10. 20. 30. Now what I can also do, one, because I've got a bit of a tangle, and two, because I fancy mixing up my colours a little, is I'm going to start another colour. So I'm going to put a bit of green on here. And actually, if you have a little look online, there's some great patterns where you can like make watermelons and all sorts of fun things. So yeah, that's quite good. And the good thing with pom-poms, you don't have to do anything when you stop. You just need to make sure it's tucked in nicely, and then you literally just carry on as if it didn't happen. There you go. Make sure that doesn't fall off. And I'm off. Now I'm doing the green. So 10, 20. So I'm looking, I reckon, at about 50 or 60 rotations. The purple thread is a lot thicker, so maybe that would be a little bit less. But the important thing is I can still see the top of my fork, and I can still see a little hole at the bottom there. All right. Then what you need to do is you need to cut yourself about 20 centimetres of string, maybe a little less actually, but always good to have more. And then you're going to try and thread it through the middle hole of your fork. Hopefully I'll be able to get that. Here we go. He's through. Okay, so he's gone through from the back, or from the front to the back of the fork. And now what you're going to do is you're going to raise those up, and you're going to do a really tight knot down the middle of those prongs. So again, it's going to be hard for me to do it in an upright position, but I'll show you afterwards. So I'm just going to pull it really tight so it looks a little bit like a bow, and it definitely needs to be a double knot. Really tight. All right, so that's where he landed there, so right in the middle. Hopefully it'll focus. There you go. Okay, and then I'm going to slide him off. Now have a little play with him. If he feels still a bit squidgy and you're not too convinced that that was the best knot ever, then just grab another piece, green or yellow, anything. And I would do him one more time, because it's the worst if you cut all the ends and then it just falls apart. It's a bit sad. So I would suggest, if you stop for a moment, just wrap another piece of string right around the body, pull it really tight so you're confident that you definitely got it tight, because it's quite hard when it's on the fork to get it right. All right, so that green one is wrapped around the middle there. And then all I'm going to do is taking a good pair of scissors, if you have a pair, and just cutting all the ends. So where the loop of each side, right down the middle, as near as you can to the middle. There we go. And again, just making sure you get them all, because otherwise it won't be very pom-pommy. So I've got these random bits sticking out. I don't need any of those. Give them a little bit of a haircut. Give them a bit of a roll around. A little bit more of a tidy up. And that's a mini pom-pom. And then later on, when you're making anything, if you want to attach it to anything, when you've got some thread on your needle, you literally, as long as you aim right for the middle, so you go through lots of layers, when you've got string on there, you just pass it through and you can attach it to your bunting or to your key ring or anything you like. So pretty useful little things, and without any tools, just a regular fork. If you've got bigger forks at home, you can do different size ones as well. All right, enjoy making some pom-poms.